All right. Today at 11:26 a.m., officers responded to the area of 70 Mill Street in New Britain, Connecticut, for a person shot. Upon arrival, they located a 16-year-old male suffering from a gunshot wound. He had non-life-threatening injuries. He was conscious. He was walking. He was talking. He was transported to an area hospital for treatment of his injuries. New Britain High, which is nearby to where this incident occurred, was immediately placed on lockdown for the safety of the staff and the students there. Our investigation so far, we've determined that our victim was walking from the intersection of Mill Street and South Main Street towards the area of New Britain High School when an early 2000s Nissan Altima pulled alongside the victim and some type of exchange occurred. At least one shot was fired and the Nissan fled the area. We believe that the parties involved in this incident are known to each other and there is no threat to the public at this time. The area which the incident occurred was secured and searched by officers immediately and deemed safe shortly after arrival. We are looking for the assistance of the public. We need to identify this vehicle and the occupant and operator of this vehicle. Best information we have at this time, it's an early 2000s Nissan Altima. It's either light blue or light gray. It was last seen heading in the area westbound on Mill Street. But we're strongly urging the community and the public, if you know anything about this incident, to please contact us. Please give us some type of information. We're treating this very seriously. All of our officers are working on this diligently. And we're hoping we can identify and apprehend these suspects as quick as possible.
So, Chief, this particular 16-year-old, do you know if he's a student at New Britain High School? Is that where he was walking to?
He is a student at New Britain High School, but the rest we're still trying to conduct our interviews
you know
with
if
our
he's a
victim.
sophomore, junior?
That information I do not have.
And surveillance video. Do you expect that the high school will also have video that will be advantageous to you?
Yes, we're checking video surveillance not only at the high school, but the entire street, the entire neighborhood. Just like in any investigation, individuals have private cameras, they have ring cameras, buildings such as the gas station on the end of the street as well as the high school. So we're trying to identify, locate as much video coverage as we can so we can get a good handle on what occurred.
And the gas station on the corner of South Main.
That is correct. Yeah.
Do we know how many individuals were in the vehicle? We just know that at least one shot was fired?
We know at least one individual was operating the vehicle. We're still working, again, we have multiple witnesses at this time, and we're still communicating with the victim. So at this time, all I can say is we know for sure we had an operator. We're still determining how many other individuals were inside that car.
There is a playground that's right next to the high school that some investigators were walking behind. Can you shed any light on that?
Sure. Just in any investigation, we start with where the scene actually occurs. We start expanding out, looking for more evidence or areas where there could be potential evidence. And we're also trying to make that area safe. Knowing the proximity to the school and to a densely populated area, we took every precaution to identify if there's any additional suspects, victims, et cetera.
Okay. And this individual, again, non-life-threatening injuries, is he still at the hospital?
That's correct. He's still being treated for his injuries.
Okay. Do you know where he was shot on his body?
Yeah, I can't state that at this time. Maybe at a later time we can disclose that information.
Okay. Is this individual who is a student at the high school someone that is known to New Britain Police?
I can't disclose that at this time. We're still looking into everything. Everything is fresh. Most of my investigators are on the street right now, still conducting a search and looking for evidence and trying to identify witnesses. So.
And to the best of your knowledge, as of right now, no properties were struck by any gunfire?
Again, we're still looking. We know that definitely one shot was fired, and it goes, again, with starting at the crime scene and expanding out, so I can't say that at this time.
You expect to be there most of the afternoon?
We're as long as we're needed to be out there and following up on every lead that we have, we will be there. Again, it probably will shift. We probably won't have the entire street shut down, but we will be. There will be a presence of us out there.
Can you talk to how you coordinate with the school system and the lockdowns and things along those lines?
Of course, yeah. I mean, we have a good working relationship with the schools, specifically New Britain High School. We have 2 SROs that are assigned to the high school, so they're immediately notified. They knew what was occurring, and with our assistance in the school, we were able to put the school immediately in lockdown for the safety of the students and the staff. That's our number one priority.
Is the school system still in lockdown, or has that been cleared?
That's been adjusted, yes.
What does that mean?
I'm not, the last update I had, we were switching from a hard lockdown to a soft lockdown. I have not spoken to anybody about that yet, since probably the last half hour or so. So I don't know exactly, but we were constantly reevaluating and adjusting that situation.
Can you explain the difference between a hard lockdown and a soft lockdown?
It's simplest way to explain it, hard lockdown is everybody stays in place. And then you have your soft lockdown, we're not letting anybody from the outside inside the school.
And at what time was the lockdown first started?
Immediately, as soon as we knew about the incident, then we coordinated with the school to put in lockdown.
Around what time?
11:26 a.m.
Do we know if the student was walking home or to the school?
Again, that's still under investigation.
Will there be a police presence at the school, just increase now that there was this incident that occurred?
Definitely, we're going to definitely increase our presence at the school. Again, we have 2 SROs that are assigned to the school. We try to always, it's a very populated school, so we try our best to always have an extra police presence down there. But of course, in light of what occurred today, we will have extra police presence there.
Okay.
All right, all set?
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.